What is unity? How do we achieve it? Is it something even worth fighting for? The idea of people coming together, laying down differences, laying down generations of hurt and pain just sometimes doesn't seem possible. But the question remains, is it worth fighting for? And if it is, at what lengths are we willing to go to achieve it? If unity is worth fighting for, then we have to try. We have to do something different.
The Walk for Common Ground is a 350-kilometer journey, and it's a journey of mind, body, spirit, and emotions.
Dr. Pat McCocus from Saddle Lake Cree Nation happened to be a part of a walk very similar to this in Eastern Canada and came home and envisioned a Alberta chapter.
When she said, "I think we can do this in Alberta," I immediately thought, I think we can do this in Alberta. There is a term that Dr. McCocus has been using, and she's been teaching us to ask good questions about it. And it's this term of settler-ally relationships. She's been asking us to sit with that term so that we see how we feel when we are identified as, or if we call ourselves settlers. And then if we're settlers on this land and we're curious about this land and the relationship that the people had with this land before we even came, what does that mean to be allies to that way of knowing?
And I wanted to be part of it. Anything to help children, anything to help the people move forward, working with the children and communities and other elders. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna get interested, I'm gonna be part of this. Whatever I have to do, I'll do.
When it first started, it came with a vision. And then after the vision comes, it was, when you start talking about it, trying to see what this is all about. And then all of a sudden it becomes a journey, it becomes a sacred journey. Nobody has ownership on it. We all have to collectively come together. Doesn't matter what language we speak, and we walk in a gentle manner.
This walk is an amazing opportunity to meet new people, change things, and just overall become a better person.
We are prepared to walk alongside of one another for a long period of time in peace and to share. So what does that mean that we would walk, even what we're trying to do, for 14 days, sharing with one another and being somewhat peaceful? It's a really cool, symbolic, but very visceral experience of being treaty people. To just be in the moment of walking alongside of one another, Indigenous people and non-Indigenous people.
And a walk such as this one is based on the reality of a sacrifice. The purpose of the walk has meaning, it has a reason, but the reality is, as a human being, when you put yourself there, you apply yourself to that, you're making a sacrifice. We're going to go forward. That's what we sacrifice our life for at this time is going to be rewarded in the future. That's how I look at it, that one day not only us are going to be part of it, bringing it reality, but we do it for our children. We do it for our children's children that are not even in this world yet. That one day maybe they will take that walk. And that's what the dream is, that's what the hope is.
To be on this journey for 14 days, that's a long time. And then when you couple that against any little tiny bit of what it would be like to experience residential schools or to have your children involved with children's services, and when you look at the disproportionate amounts of mothers who are out there who have had attachment taken away from them to their children because of systemic issues, that's what we're up against.
Parkland School Division supported this idea that we might have a presence and create space and place for our students to participate so that they themselves could see themselves as part of the healing journey in bringing together both our Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities.
When we first heard about this Walk for Common Ground, I was really interested in it. And so I did a little bit of research and realized it's been done before, right? In not necessarily a walk for common ground, but a walk for Indigenous rights and for recognition. And so that's interesting. It's part of this coming together of Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples to share this experience, to learn from each other and to learn about treaty and about history and about going forward in a positive way.
There's not much I can do to cause change for everything, so this is my one chance to do something meaningful because it raises awareness and it shows that we're all the same, really. I'm not sure what will happen, but just it's something I can do, and I'll do anything to help.
Well, it's to make make life better and make everything more equal for the Indigenous people around here.
In some of our after-school PD, when we were talking about the possibility of Parkland students and Parkland staff going on this walk, I was telling them about it in class and telling them that I was going to do it for myself and because it was important to me, and that if any of them wanted to join me, that I would love to have them. And I was very, very pleasantly surprised to find that so many of them wanted to come and walk with me.
I want kids, when they are faced with injustice and they are meeting up against systemic parts of education or healthcare or justice, and they say that something is unfair, I never ever want them to lose the feeling that they can do something about it. I never want them to think that it's too silly to go on a big, big journey to say that something needs to be done and that we can do something better.
Yeah, so that's the Stony Plain Dental Center Cares initiative that we do. We have a philanthropic team within the office. So we have 3 people, me included, that we meet on a quarterly basis, and we talk about which community initiatives need some more assistance. It's something that we really care about deeply, and it helps the community move forward.
One of the biggest things about this walk, and everyone has said it, is that it's not a political walk. It's not an activist walk. It's a walk for storytelling, for friendship. It's a walk for transformation of the spirit. It's a walk to create a good space, a balanced space for our children to grow and to reimagine what this next chapter of Canada looks like, what this next chapter of their life looks like, and what the next chapter of the community looks like. So that's the common ground. I don't know what it's going to mean for me personally, but I'm really excited to be available to it.
So I'm just happy to be part of it. These things happen for a reason. There's strength and power in that community. We have to get together no matter who we are, no matter what color our skin is, no matter what language we speak.
And for me, it's too big of an honor for me to be part of that effort. If I could play a little small part, I'd be happy. And that's all I ever asked for.
This is such a great opportunity to meet people that you've never met before and build those relationships. Like, just come on, walk. We're just going for a walk.
Oh, I got my runners ready. We're walking. I like that Enoch to Devon route, so I'm very excited about that one. Yeah, good walk. I hope it's sunny.
There will be many things that come out of it that will be almost unexpected or unanticipated.
It doesn't end. When you finish this journey, it doesn't end. It keeps going. And that's the way I've been taught. It flows, it continues to flow. And all these beautiful, it's going to be a beautiful journey for them.
It will hopefully make everyone come back together and will make Canada a better place for everyone.
How do you achieve something that seems so far-fetched, so out of this world? would cause people to come together in this beautiful word of unity. What are you willing to do to achieve unity? Are you willing to make a sacrifice? If we are to achieve unity, we have to start on a common ground. We have to start at a base where we can come together and meet at the beginning. And as we take this journey step by step by step, diving deeper and deeper into the hearts of one another, then, and maybe then, we can achieve that beautiful word, unity.